What's going on, guys? So we got Perth Pro Players team member Chris Wright here. He's going to do his red-blue launch deck profile. So how many cards we got in there, Chris?
52 cards.
52 cards. All right, perfect. So let's jump straight into it. So we got launch leader.
We do. Yeah, look, if you don't know what it does already, I'm sure you'll find out pretty soon. When you combo once per turn on both sides, you draw a card. When a card in your life is flipped face up by one of your red card skills, you can draw a card and flip it over, and then you can't flip back. And when it attacks on this side, you can neg a card by 5k, sorry.
Yep.
That's it. You draw a lot of cards. It's a great leader. Probably a little bit too silly, but it's really fun. It's really aggro, which I like.
For sure.
Moving on to the cards. We're just going to show this off first because it's my favourite card in the whole wide world. Amazing secret rare. It's a 40k beater, which is awesome. It's board wipe, which is awesome. And we dig so many cards through our life and through our deck. We're going to see it nearly all the time. I don't think I've not seen it. It's really
How often do you find you play this card?
I play whenever you see it.
Yeah.
Like, you see it a lot.
Pretty much every game you can.
Maybe I'm just lucky.
Yep.
Maybe it's just the filtering and the drawing and also getting to scope out your life.
Yep.
Be able to flip up card and sort of see what it is.
Yep.
You play it all the time.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's amazing.
It's a very good secret rare, for sure.
Very, very powerful.
Mm-hmm.
But that's that. We are playing red-blue, so we'll get all our red-blue shiny shit out here. Here we go. So it's 4 coolers, 3 boos, some mecha freezers, and then beers that makes it all work together essentially.
Yep.
Cooler's great, 20k double, ignoring Bay, super relevant. Removal, and super cheap. Boo, same thing.
Yep.
Not quite as good a removal, but it draws a card.
Yep.
And we can't run 8 coolers. Mecha Freezer, it is relevant to have that check land.
Yep.
I found we have some other cards in the deck. We want to have red tap, so we can red-blue tap, I should say, so that we can restand it with this and get value.
Yep.
But we need to have blue open for beans.
Yes, for
and we
sure.
want to have all red energy effectively. So I really like these. But also you want to charge red-blue turn 1.
Yes.
And you don't really want to charge these if you can avoid it, or these.
Yep.
So it's nice just to have extra cards that you can throw down. And the Vera Super Combo restands the red-blue when you combo with it, if your leader is red or blue. And obviously in launch, when you combo with it, you have to draw a card. So you have to keep up that hand advantage while getting your energy back.
Yep.
Super powerful package. Lets you do a lot of really powerful aggro pushes, but also lets you control the board and play the game for a bit longer than you might have been able to otherwise. That's pretty much that. Onto the launch cards effectively. I'm not playing many of the new cards really, just sort of the important ones, the life flip ones effectively.
Yep.
So on 4 of the SR, because the SR is insane, 4 of the Bloomer, and 1 of this. We'd be playing more of this if we had it.
Yep, of course.
But don't currently have any. Cross your fingers tonight.
Yep.
But essentially they all have the same effect on their combo. They flip one of your cards in your life face up, and then, which obviously turns on your leader, lets you flip over and start drawing cards.
Yes.
For sure. Launch specifically says that you can't do that again. But I think, anyway. Boomers on play is draw a card. The promo launches on field effect is when you combo once per turn, you neg one of your opponent's battle cards or unison cards by 5k.
Yep.
It's a good effect. It doesn't necessarily come up a lot, so I don't have that many. But in theory, it's a pretty powerful effect, especially in the style matchups where you sort of just want to ping off little threats or make things smaller so you can kill them.
For sure.
The launch is the best.
Yep.
The second effect on that lets you combo with it from the drop. It essentially turns what would be just like replacing the card you combo with to a true +1, because you're comboing, instead of coming from hand, you combo from drop.
Yep.
And then it sends itself to the warp. Really, really good card. The more you see that in any given game, the better.
For sure.
That's basically that. I think we've got just like red cards that I use, essentially. For seeing hit, I love this card. We actually aren't playing it necessarily super aggro. So games can go long enough for this to be relevant. Sometimes it is, sometimes it isn't. But more than most decks, you can sort of run these little one-offs, because you can just, not only can you charge them, you need to be able to combo them away anyway.
Yep.
You need to have dead cards in your hand to combo. So
For sure.
It's fine. It's cool. It's fun. I like seeing it.
Yeah, for seeing here, always a good card.
4 Toppos. Toppos are a great card. You can stop turns. We're playing red-blue, so we always have plenty of we have a lot of energy available to us. So the 2 energy isn't a big deal. It's red charge. It combos away. It's really solid.
Stops turns.
It does. It does not count, yeah. Again, a one of this thing. It's a board wipe. I'm playing against launch enough that I really want to just sort of stop launch from doing what it wants to do,
Yep.
which is sort of go wide.
Build
So
up
this is removal.
Yep.
But the second effect to kill something ignoring barrier is really cool too. And again, it's combo fodder, it's charge fodder if you don't need it. This card is actually one of the better cards on the deck, and this is why we need to have 2 red blue energy, and why we always want to have all red energy, just so we can get value out of this activate battle. You can get so much value out of this. So for anyone who doesn't know, you play it, you draw a card, and then activate battle, you tap 1 red, and then you can neg a battle card or a leading card by 10,000 power.
Yeah.
So you can turn energy just into extra combat power, which is extremely valuable. Really helps you go for game. Really can help you drag out games by just, instead of losing a hand advantage, which you don't do very easily in launch because you draw so many cards. But you can it just helps you keep all those cards more.
Yeah, for sure.
Extremely powerful card. Then 2 double strike cards, how we win most of our games. We're gonna just get something double and dump hand and usually go to 100 plus.
Yeah.
Especially with the secret rare.
For sure.
It's a really good card. And then here we go. So that's all the red things, I think. We got a handful of blue cards, not too many. 2 of these. Our basic turn 2 play, if we can, is essentially to combo this away. Tap 2, draw 2. And then, so by the time we get to turn 3, we're not going to be battle cards in play. So this is cool.
Yeah.
Sometimes, depending on the matchup, we'll have to arrive at our coolers with Beerus super combos and stuff. It depends, but a lot of the time, this is a really good, really good turn 3 play. And this is a really good turn 2 play. One of the best ones you can do.
Yep.
And you're never really too worried about tapping out for this. At any point, because you have Beerus, you have Sense of Beans.
For sure.
And it just lets you keep your hand really big.
Yeah, the fact that you can just untap with that beer super combo is a huge game changer for you.
I wanted a bit more blue just so that occasionally I can rival out the coolers and the boos without having access to Beerus.
Yep.
So we're just running some more blue cards. This is fine. It probably should be something else, but it's good enough. I think, what's next? Still these. So these are overrun cards. We could probably run more overrun just because we fill up the drop so easily. So maybe I'll run a 4th option, but these are certainly the best ones. Again, ball clear, really good against the mirror, and then going for game. Really big swing, 25k. Trying to get people in range of those lethal double strike attacks is really good.
And even throwing a double strike behind that's huge as well.
Double strike behind it, or giving it a beans just to make it even more annoying.
For sure.
But this is extremely powerful.
Yes.
Just lets you just clear boards really efficiently, which is what we want to be doing. To make sure we survive and win games.
For sure.
Finally, just a few extra cards. We've got 3 Violent Rays because it can just, like Topo, actually just stop turns. Against Dark Broly, very good deck right now. This kind of just ends the turn completely for the most part. Amazing card. And we're playing full Sense of Being because, of course, we're on red blue. We want to be able to untap. We want to be able to push and go more aggro. That's basically it.
Sweet.
Really good deck. I've lost more times to milling out than I have to taking life, which I'm probably going to have to try and change. Maybe add some more cards in, but for now it's been pretty good.
For sure. All right, Chris. Before we get going, any shout-outs you'd like to give?
Yeah, of course. So first of all, shout out to Tri-Affinity Customs for their awesome mats, and shout out to Team Card Titan. Go buy some cards off them; they're great.
All right. Thank you guys very much for watching, and thank you, Chris, for the deck profile. So if you guys like this content, please remember to subscribe and also hit that bell to stay notified when we upload, and we'll see you on the next video.